It's not very stimulating.
It's not, no, and that's why I think I think that's why a lot of people can relate to the songs, because they've gone through exactly the same rigmarole that we have of leaving school, being essentially just pushed into work, and you know, and you present options like, well, what about education, or why not go travelling, or something like that. But they're, you know, for people that age and in that, from that circle of life, they're not realistic options. You don't really get options. You literally just have to go to work, or you're not going to have any money. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. But yeah, you're in the top 10, so probably people can relate to your songs.
Yeah. I tell you what, the careers advisor was wrong, weren't she? You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. Now, but you sing in very, very clear language. It's not okay to live this way, to be a slave. But yeah, you're singing that. But what can those people, you know, who can relate to that? What should they do otherwise? You know, what can they do?
It's really difficult. I mean, I think that one thing I wouldn't want to happen is I don't want us to be misunderstood as being a political band. Got a barge going past there. Do you want us to hang on for a minute? It's all right, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I think in response to your question, I think it'd be very easy to misunderstand us as being a political band, or, you know, a band with a political viewpoint, and I don't think we are. I think that what we're doing, and especially in songs like It's Not Okay, is just providing a social commentary. You know, and that song was written at exactly the time that the Peugeot factories were closing, and loads of our mates who were trained motor workers, you know, were finding themselves without a job, and it affects you down the pub, because you go down the pub and you see your mates upset and you know, and depressed because their jobs are just gone.
It's not meant to discourage anyone, is it?
It's not designed to discourage. It's not really designed to motivate people into doing anything either. It was literally just saying it's not really very good. You know what I mean? When we see our mates in that sort of state down the pub.
It's as much about us as everyone else, as our mates were, and it was just the time in our lives, really.
Yeah. And there's, you know, I honestly don't know. I don't know what you can do when you're in that position. You know, if it was easy, then there wouldn't be a problem, and if it was easy and there wasn't a problem, then there probably wouldn't be a song about it.
We just took a chance, didn't we? And you've got to make the initial effort of trying to do something new, otherwise it's probably not going to happen.
The only bit of advice that I could give anyone slightly about it is just to believe in yourself, and don't stop believing in yourself, you know, because I think that at the age of about 16, when you leave school and you're having it drilled into you to go and get a trade and to go and work for Peugeot or work for wherever, you know, at that age you're basically having your dreams robbed from you, and that's when, you know, that's when you end up in that sort of situation. And the best advice that anyone ever gave me was believe in yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself, then no one else will. And it's a brilliant bit of advice. And when you know, when you're at school, if you ask a 14-year-old lad at school, what's your dream? What do you want to be ideally when you grow up? He'll probably say, you know, a footballer or a racing driver or something like that. You know, everyone's got a brilliant dream. And if you ask the same lad when he's 17, what's your dream? He'll probably say, oh, next year maybe I could be the deputy manager in Curry's. Do you know what I mean? And if society goes on like that, then the biggest achievements in the history of anyone's country comes from people who have dreams and they believe in them, and they go and make that dream a reality, and they invent something or they do something productive, you know. And if everyone's just been filtered into 9-to-5 jobs, not able to realise their dream, then, you know, it's not going to happen. Everything sort of grinds to a halt. I know that's a terribly, massively depressing sort of example, but, you know, it's
the way it is for a lot of people.
It is, yeah. The best bit of advice is just to keep believing that, and don't lose your childhood dreams, and just pursue them. And don't look back when you're 30 and go, well, I don't know if I could have done it because I didn't try. Just go out and try if you can. If you get half a chance, go out on a limb and do it.